Did you know that Lusaka is among the fastest growing cities in the southern region?
Did you know that city expansion creates land scarcity, which presents opportunities to bogus and fake land traders to defraud unsuspecting buyers?
Did you know that Horizon Properties has been diligently selling genuine, affordable residential plots to the public for over 15 years? Horizon Properties is the trusted name and the number one buyer's partner in affordable residential plots with a track record spanning over 15 years. Remember, buying plots from anyone could be risky. Buy land from the people you know. Buy cheap plots from Horizon Properties, the real property merchants. Look out for prime sites in Northside, 10 Miles, New Kasama, Lusaka South, and many more. Contact us on 226-902 or 260-422 or come and see us at shop number 8, Kabulonga Shopping Mall, Chindo Road, or plot 449 Katunda Road on the alley behind Lusaka Hotel.
It's 18:31 right here on Radio After 6. This is Hot FM, number one for news and entertainment. Welcome to Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties. My name is Nono Zaza, sitting in for Flavor this evening. Now, today, of course, is Tuesday, 19th January 2021. Now, this evening, we are talking marketing and, of course, the festive season promotions. And joining me in the studio are guest Florence Nondo Siame, who is a Senior Sales and Lettings Advisor. Florence, Happy New Year and welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
All right. And we're also joined by David Peary, who is a Senior Sales and Lettings Rep as well. Good evening to you and welcome to the show as well.
Thank you very much. Good evening, listeners.
Now, this is the first show we're having for 2021, and I know for anyone who wants property, they definitely need to be excited because obviously 2021 should be a good year for them, isn't it?
Yes, please.
All right. Now, we have David to give us a brief review of the property market in 2020 and 2021 by Dr. Saul Kiwempindi, who is the CEO for Horizon Properties. David, go ahead.
Okay, so the brief review of the property market in 2020 and expectations of in 2021 by Dr. Saul Kiwempindi, our CEO at Horizon Properties, is as follows. Horizon Properties usually provide guidance on the performance of the property market in the country at the beginning of the year and provide direction and highlight on the expectations in the new year to the public with regard to economic dynamics of the property sector. The year 2020 was a challenging one, and like any other sector or subsector, the real estate sector was greatly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic during the period under review. Hotels were severely affected, necessitating them to close due to the pandemic for almost 7 months, resulting in loss of income and employment. Meanwhile, shopping malls were avoided due to large gatherings to observe social distancing necessary to stop the spread of the pandemic. The demand for office space during 2020 reduced because companies resorted to virtual operations to stop the spread of COVID-19 in workplaces as being guided by the Ministry of Health, while warehouses became empty because imports stopped flowing into the country and most manufacturing companies had closed. It therefore meant that investors in warehousing facilities suffered serious losses. On the other hand, the residential housing subsector remained resilient and stable because of its nature in a way that rent is not revised every month or all the time. In terms of property investment, it became very difficult to assess the risk associated with real estate investment amidst the pandemic, and the sector did not register tangible new investment after April 2020 in terms of foreign direct investment, or FDI in short. From January 2020 to December 2020, the local currency, the kwacha, got devalued by almost 42%, causing serious challenges to property developers and tenants because their cash flow projections were distorted. Further implications was the increase in the cost of doing business because in 2019 the commercial rental rates ranged from 400 kwacha per square meter to 800 kwacha per square meter. Meanwhile, the developers in 2020 were forced to adjust the rates upwards. The increase in the rental rates caused an increase in vacancy rates in the market, causing losses to developers because the tenants were unable to make sales due to the reduced economic activity in the country caused by COVID-19, devaluation of the kwacha, and inflation. The year 2020 registered on average of 17.4% inflation rate as compared to 9.15% in 2019, thereby causing an upswing in the cost of building materials and ultimately the cost of construction, causing a slowdown in the growth of the sector. Due to the gradual increase in the economic activities arising from relaxation of the stringent COVID-19 restrictions, the retail sector will register a slight improvement, although more resilience will be in the residential subsector rather than the commercial sector. In 2021, we do not expect much foreign direct investment due to the difficulty in assessing property investment risks associated with COVID-19 and slowing down global economies. Many local real estate actors may resort to less costly ventures like land development because the cost of construction has been affected by the devaluation of the local currency against major convertible currencies, high COVID inflation, and effects of the COVID-19 pandemic that are still looming. We therefore expect a negative growth in the sector, and this has been the brief review of the property market. Our advice to fellow Zambians is that focus on residential units that are affordable because it is more stable investment in an unstable environment.
All right. Very interesting comments coming there from the CEO. Thank you, David, for that brief review. And of course, from that overview, what is your advice to people out there and your clients over?
Okay, so like you've heard from the brief review from our CEO, we still encourage our clients and people out there to come and deal with Horizon Properties, because as Horizon Properties, we're here to serve our customers, deliver satisfactory real estate agency services to our clients to adjust even if the economy is not very good. We still adjust and be able to bring what is affordable to them so that everyone is able to invest and be able to invest in land development.
All right.
Yes.
That's very important. Now, let's look at last year in terms of business. How was business last year? And looking at the promotions that you had running as well, how did everything work out in 2020?
Okay, so for Horizon Properties, like I mentioned earlier, we had to adjust because of the effect of the pandemic. We had to adjust. We had to bring prices that are affordable to the clients. Therefore, we came up with promotions such as Black Friday, the Christmas festive promotion, which, to be honest with you, was a success for us. It was a success because people came in large numbers and they were able to purchase plots in our land development sector, and we encourage more people to come because we still have the promotions running.
Most definitely. All right. And talking of promotions, let's move to you, Florence. There was the last time we spoke, I think you spoke about how some of these promotions will find themselves into January, etc. Has any of these promotions ended? Are they still running? What's going on?
I must mention that they are still running because Horizon Properties is very passionate about what we do, and we want to create an environment where everyone is welcome, where everyone feels supported, feels welcome. So we still have the promotion running up to this month end of January 31st.
All right.
Yes.
Now, obviously, for those that don't know what was the promotion about?
Okay, we had sites on promotion like Chilanga, which is still going at 70,000 kwacha cash. We have Ngwerere going at 85,000 kwacha. We have Mimosa going at 100,000 kwacha only. We still have 10 miles selling at 35,000 kwacha. We still have in Makeni West area, plots are only going at 65,000 kwacha. Which other one? Kafue. Kafue is still on sale at 35,000 kwacha until the 31st of January. Yes.
And from all of those, which one would you say was the most overwhelming for you dealing with, especially from last year and maybe as we've entered into January?
So we had Mimosa. We had people buying most of the land in Mimosa, Chilanga, Ngwerere, Kafue. I would say almost all the sites, because development has spread every corner of Zambia. So we have people coming from all directions, even abroad. We had people coming through or sending their relatives to come and buy something for them.
All right, interesting
Yes.
stuff. If it's just tuned in, you're listening to Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties. And this evening, we're talking marketing and the festive season promotions. My guests are Florence Nondo, Siame Sales, Senior Sales and Lettings Advisor, and of course, David Peary, Senior Sales and Lettings Rep. Now, this is a call to clients, and of course, clients who were offered but have not come forward to execute contracts of sales. Clients who finished paying and executed contracts of sales but have not come forward to proceed with the transfer of rights or change of ownership, and clients who have proceeded with the change of ownership but certain documents are missing, for example NRC's copy. And also, if you are a client who has finished paying or maybe submitted all relevant documents but have not received their titles. And finally, clients who for one reason or another are not getting the expected feedback. Now, if you are any of those clients that I've mentioned there, the contact number or text line or WhatsApp that you should call or text to is 097 968 5892. That is 097 968 5892. We take a short break, and when we come back, we will continue talking about marketing and, of course, the festive season right here on Property Focus. Stay tuned.
Did you know that Lusaka is among the fastest growing cities in the southern region?
Did you know that city expansion creates land scarcity, which presents opportunities to bogus and fake land traders to defraud unsuspecting buyers?
Did you know that Horizon Properties has been diligently selling genuine, affordable residential plots to the public for over 15 years? Horizon Properties is the trusted name and the #1 buyer's partner in affordable residential plots, with a track record spanning over 15 years. Remember, buying plots from anyone could be risky. Buy land from the people you know. Buy cheap plots from Horizon Properties, the real property merchants. Look out for prime sites in Northside, 10 Miles, New Kasama, Lusaka South, and many more. Contact us on 226-902 or 260-422, or come and see us at shop number 8, Kabulonga Shopping Mall, Chindo Road, or plot 449 Katondo Road on the alley behind Lusaka Hotel.
It's 1843. You're listening to Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties right here on Hot FM. This evening, we're talking marketing and the festive season. Like I said, my guests are Florence Nondo, Siame Sales, Senior Sales and Lettings Advisor. And we also have David Peary, who is a Senior Sales and Lettings Rep as well. Now, let's talk about buyers' preferences. This one's for you, David. Is there a change in buyers' preferences, seeing that it's the beginning of the year? And I know how the year is. Usually people are a bit tight when it comes to their pockets and how they want to spend their money. From what you've noticed.
Okay, so with the pandemic and the school fees, remember it's January.
Oh, yes.
The beginning of the year. With the pandemic and the school fees, let me come and answer that question later. Let me talk about where people can find us.
Indeed.
Yes. So as Horizon Properties, we've discovered that real estate has to be sincere and passionate. So because we are passionate in the business, we want people to know where to find us. So we've got offices in Kablonga. Our Kablonga office is on Kablonga Shopping Complex, shop number 8, Chindo Road. And our town office is plot number 449, Katondo Road, Realty House on the alley behind Lusaka Hotel. So the two offices, you can contact us with on the numbers as follows. For town office, you can contact us on 260-211-260-422. I repeat, 260-211-260-422. That's for Kablonga office. For town office, you can contact us on 260-211-226 902. 260-211-226-902. You can also visit our website, which is www.thehorizonproperties.com. www.thehorizonproperties.com. You can also visit our Facebook page, The Horizon Properties Limited. Our Facebook page, The Horizon Properties Limited. So coming to the question, is there a change in buyers' preference, seeing that it is the beginning of the year? Well, with the pandemic and the school fees, we've heard the pandemic has now revolved. There's a new phase, a second wave, so to speak. I wouldn't say yes, I wouldn't say no. A reason is that we still have buyers coming in large numbers to come and purchase properties with us. Buyers are still coming because we still have promotions running, like you heard Florence mentioning. So we still have buyers coming to buy plots, buyers coming to buy incomplete properties, or as well as complete properties. Yes. So I wouldn't say yes, I wouldn't say no, because the trend is showing that buyers are still coming.
So do you feel it's not a factor that even if there's COVID-19, people will still buy properties, isn't it?
Because investing in property is the real investment.
All right. Now, I don't know why we're always talking about rains every time I'm speaking to Florence. Maybe it's to do with farmers.
Farms and life and more food.
I know. Now, since we have good rains, and I know it's been raining the last couple of days as well, last couple of weeks as well, since we have good rains this year and obviously people want farmlands, what do you have in that regard? For anyone who would be interested, obviously, to try and purchase farmland and maybe wants to go into small-scale farming or maybe commercial farming, etc.
All right. So the following are the farms on sale. We have 500 acres in Chisamba area, going at 18,000 kwacha per acre only. And I must mention that we only subdivide the minimum size of 20 acres. For those that go for 1 acre, 20 acres is the minimum size we could consider for the 500 acres of land in Chisamba area. Then at 10 miles, just nearby here, we have land which is about 450 acres in an area called Chipeso. It's already on title, and it's fronting a river called Mwembeshi, and it's only going at 85,000 kwacha for every package of 5 acres. 5 acres, I'll keep repeating, 5 acres for Chipeso or 10 miles area will give you at 85,000 kwacha. Then in an area called Dimbosha, we have about 230 acres going at 17,000 kwacha per acre. Even there we have a limit. Someone can only buy at least 5 acres. So Mbosha, we have about 130 acres. Then Kachele, it's also at 10 miles. We have about 137 acres of land, going at 8,000 per acre. I must mention that all pieces of land are already on title. You don't need to worry. They are all on title, clean titles, secured. We also have Katuba, about 14 acres, which is partially developed for those that wish to go into goats, pigs, or keeping chickens. We have a very beautiful piece of land which is very near the road. It's only going at 300,000 for a piece of land. In terms of size, is 14 acres at Katuba area. Yes, and I must mention Mukushi. We still have that 1,000 acres, selling at 4,000 kwacha per acre, with river frontage. So farmers, please go Horizon Properties. I thank you.
All right, there you have it. David, coming back to you, let's talk about the promotions and obviously the success of some of these promotions, and maybe what other exciting properties you are currently selling since we've entered into the new year. How successful have the promotions been, especially the ones that you were running last year? And maybe let's also look at what 2021 has in store for most people who would want to buy properties or houses or land, etc.
Okay, so with Horizon Properties, we've been running promotions in order to give back to the clients, to bring them on board, including our old clients, our new clients. And we've got several promotions where land development is concerned. So when it comes to individual properties, we've got quite a number. For example, we have a property in Ngwerere. It's an incomplete 3-bedroomed house sitting on a 30 by 20 plot on roof level in a very developed area. This is very attractive. Ngwerere is upcoming, and if you ask me the price of this property, the property is only going for 350,000 kwacha.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an incomplete 3-bedroomed house sitting on a 30 by 20. Another property that we have is an incomplete 3-bedroomed house at window level in a wall fence, and it's on title. This property is in Chamba Valley, Meanwood, Chamba Valley.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask me the price on this one, it's equally very affordable. The price is only 230,000. So this property is affordable for everyone, especially those that would want to get a mortgage. You can get a mortgage with a property that's on title, so that you come and complete it for you to make it habitable. We've got another property in 6 Miles area. It's a 4-bedroomed house and a 1 by 2 bedroom flat, both incomplete. They are sitting on a 20 by 50 plot, about 3 kilometers from the tarmac and 10 kilometers from Great North Road. So we're saying there are 2 properties on sitting on 1 yard. There's a 4-bedroomed house and a 1 by 2 bedroom flat. If you ask me the price on this one, it's only 495,000 kwacha. Below 500,000 kwacha, if you ask me. Very affordable.
Definitely.
Very, very affordable. 15 miles as well on Great North Road. We've got nice located 2 acres along Mwembeshi stream. There's a dam nearby. The property has a borehole with a hand pump, 2 fish ponds, a piggery with 400 capacity pigs, a goat house, 3 chicken runs, and a caretaker's house in a wire fence. There's also electricity is there on site on this farmland. This property is only 700 meters off Great North Road. I can say when you're at the property, you can literally see vehicles passing in Great North Road. Ask me the price. The price is very affordable. It's only 400,000 kwacha for this property.
Wow.
Yes, please.
Interesting. And I'm pretty sure, and I can always say this, that look, if you are retiring and this is your year to retire, what better way to retire than to go and purchase property of that nature, especially if you want to retire into farming and a farmland that already has all those things in place and just ready available for you just to start your business and etc. Definitely something that somebody should look out for. All right. Now, Florence, what exciting things are we expecting from Horizon Properties this year? I know I threw this question to David as well, but I want to hear it from you.
Oh, yes. Like I mentioned earlier, Horizon Properties is about giving back to the community where we operate from. So clients should look out for more discounts on our various sites or plots. This year, actually, we plan even to give a client who will do a draw where someone will be able to win a plot. So they should look out for that. Yes. And then we are opening more sites on Great East Road. And I must mention that we already have one at Waterfalls, a prime area going at 250,000 kwacha only. Clients should come through and support us with the new sites. We are very grateful for the support they have rendered during 2020. So please come through for our Great East Road sites. Come and support us. Those that live near the airport area, those that are trooping into Lusaka, please come and support our Waterfall site.
All right.
Yes.
You're listening to Property Focus, brought to you courtesy of Horizon Properties. This evening, we are talking marketing and the festive season promotions. My guests on the program are Florence Nondo Siames, Senior Sales and Lettings Advisor. And we're also joined by David Peary, Senior Sales and Lettings Representative. Now, this is a call to clients And of course, clients were offered but have not come forward to execute contracts of sales. Clients who finished paying and executed contracts of sales but have not come forward to proceed with the transfer of rights or change of ownership. Clients who have proceeded with a change of ownership but certain documents are missing, for example, NRC's copy. Clients who finished paying and submitted all relevant documents but have not received their titles. And of course, clients for one reason or another who are not getting the expected feedback. Please, you can text or WhatsApp this number on 09796858892. That is 09796858892. David, before we give people an opportunity to call in, you wanted to talk about a couple of more sites and properties that you have at Horizon Properties?
Okay, so as Horizon Properties, we've got an understanding that each customer is valuable and unique in their own needs, and therefore we want to handle each customer with respect and understanding. So when you heard Florence mentioning that we are selling a minimum of 5 acres, a minimum of 20 acres, if you are not able to get a minimum of 20 acres or 5 acres, you just want a residential plot, please listen carefully. I want to mention the sizes of all the plots that we have running on the market, so that if it suits your needs, then you can align yourself to those plots or sites that we have on the market. For example, we've got Kafue. Kafue, this is an exciting site which has been running on promotion, and the sizes there is 30 by 20. 30 by 20, in other words, is 600 square meters. This is a standard residential plots where you can build even a semi-detached flat. Wow. Then coming to the other site is Chilanga. Chilanga, the sizes there is 30 by 30. I repeat, 30 by 30. 30 by 30, in other words, you can say 900 square meters. It's big enough for one to do even a double story, a swimming pool, a garden, and a dream house, in other words. So the size for Chilanga site is 30 by 30. Coming to our Mimosa site. Our Mimosa site, please pay attention, our Mimosa site has been one of the most exciting projects that we've had during the festive season up until now. The size there is 30 by 20. 30 by 20 or 600 square meters. That's the Mimosa site. On Mumbwa Road, a project that we are calling Makeni West. Makeni West is also another exciting project that we opened up towards the end of the year 2020. There the sizes are 30 by 20. 30 by 20, which is 600 square meters. Another exciting site that we opened towards the end of the year was Ngwerele project. Ngwerele project, the sizes of the plots there as well is 30 by 20. So you notice 30 by 20, 30 by 30. These are standard residential plots because they give you enough room to build a dream house or a semi-detached flat or whatever project that you want to do there. 10 miles, we still have another exciting project running, which is Kandeke. We're calling it Kandeke Housing Project. The size there is 30 by 20. 30 by 20. So if you are not able to purchase a minimum of 5-acre farmland or a minimum of 20-acre farmland, you can still align yourself to these projects that we have running as Horizon Properties. In terms of the pricing, I'll let Florence come in with the pricing, but I wanted to emphasize on the sizes. The sizes are very big and good enough for one to build a dream house on them.
All right. Florence, in terms of pricing, 30 by 20, and obviously how flexible are how flexible are the prices for people to actually purchase, and maybe how flexible are the payments as well?
Oh yes, we are very flexible actually. So I'll start with Chilanga. Chilanga originally is going at 95,000 kwacha. So that those that will not manage at 70,000 kwacha can come through and make an arrangement. We accept a minimum deposit of 45,000 kwacha, and then the balance we give them up to 16 months to clear, Then Makeni West, also at least a 40,000, 45,000 kwacha, someone can come through, we'll give them an offer letter, and then they will have a period of up to 16 months to clear their balance. Ngwerere is going up to a period of 6 months because we only have a few plots remaining in Ngwerere, so it's a mimosa site. So for Ngwerere, you are free to come through from the 115,000 kwacha original price. Someone should at least secure a 50,000 kwacha and make a deposit towards the purchase of the plot. And then the balance will give them up to 6 months. Like I mentioned, we don't have many plots remaining in our Ngwerere and Mimosa site. So Ngwerere, Mimosa site rather, is going at 150,000 kwacha, a minimum deposit of 70,000 kwacha. You can see that we are very flexible. At least if you can raise a 50% and commit yourself to clearing the balance, you are most welcome. Then our 10 miles sites, for Kandeke and what we are calling Muchinga, they are all at 10 miles, 15,000 kwacha. You secure yourself a plot. We'll give you an offer letter and all the necessary documents. We'll give them while you pay. We'll give you something that assures you that you have secured a piece of land. Then our Kafue site, once the promotion runs out this month end, we only require about a 15,000 kwacha as a deposit on one plot of a 20 by 30, like my colleague David mentioned. A 20 by 30 is a very big piece of land. We've heard of people selling a 10 by 10, where someone can't even, put up a garden, they'll just squeeze in a property on a small piece of land. But our plots are very spacious. You can design you can come up with a very good plan and have a lot of space, for kids to play around. Yeah.
That's very important. Thank you. All right. We got a few more minutes before we wrap up the show, but we will give this opportunity to you, the listener. If you have any questions, or maybe there's some property that you're interested in, or maybe you've heard of a site and you want to inquire more information, this is your opportunity. You can give us a call right now. The number is 0974-870-877. That is 0974-870-877. If you have any general questions, maybe there's a site that you're interested in from Horizon Properties, or maybe you just saw something and you want to get more information about it, you can give us a call right now. If you're not able to call us, quickly send us a text message also on that number. And David here, as well as Florence, we will be able to attend to you. So that's the number, 0974-870-877. While we wait for those calls, or maybe if the calls are not coming through, I'll throw this to David as well. In terms of promotions that you've continued from last year into this year, is there a duration when these promotions will end, and when do the new promotions start? But hold your thoughts, someone is calling. Let's find out who's on the line.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
How are you, sir?
This Horizon Properties program.
Yes, it is.
Yes. I just want to find out on the plots along Great Road. I saw a poster just after the first roadblock.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's called Sunrays.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yes, so I want to find out, are those plots available?
Okay, you can hang up and then they will give you an answer.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right.
Okay.
Florence, you want to take that one quickly?
Oh yes, we still have some plots. She could kindly give us her line, and we'll call her off the line of the show.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I've got her number here, so
Okay.
I'm going to try and get her number real quickly before we wrap up the show. The number is 0974-870-877. That's the number, 0974-870-877. Like I said, if you have any general questions in terms of properties that you may have seen that you want to purchase from Horizon Properties, give us a call. Or maybe you purchased something and you want more information about it, give us a call as well. Let's find out who's on the line. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Hello, it got cut. It's me who's calling again.
You're calling again. Yes, you wanted to say?
I was listening to the program for Horizon Properties, and I want to find out on the properties the land along Great East Road, Sunrays Properties.
Okay, I have got your line. Florence will be able to call you. She will be able to call you, and she can give you more information.
Okay, all right.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. There we have it. While we're waiting for the call, David, we were talking about promotions. Promotions that you had from last year that have come into this year, and when do they end? And obviously, what do we expect in this new year?
Okay. So the promotions that we are running last year, for example, Black Friday, we did Black Friday on the farmlands. We did Black Friday on Kandeke as well as Kafue housing project. So I must mention that those promotions were ended in November for Black Friday, but Kafue still benefited because up to now we still have the price for Black Friday. When does it end? It's ending this month end, the January 31st, 2021. Thereafter, there are more exciting promotions that I may not want to preempt now because I want clients to come through and be able to benefit from those. So if you missed out on the Black Friday, we still have the Black Friday price for Kafue. It's still running up to this month end. So we can say in the next 2 weeks, we still have the Black Friday prices running for Kafue.
All right, hold your thought. We have Memory on the line. Good evening. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to Property Focus. Your name and where you calling from?
Thank you. This is Memory. I'm calling from Lusaka.
All right, go ahead with your question or comment.
Okay, to start with, I want to say that I'm actually a client of Horizon Properties.
Okay.
I purchased 2 pieces of land, one in Makeni Konga, where I'm currently staying, and the other one in Sunray, in Waterfalls. So what I wanted to find out was, one, I haven't processed title for any of the 2 pieces of land that I acquired. So I just wanted to find out, like, how much does the whole process cost if I'm to come to Horizon Properties to say I want to process my title for the 2 pieces of land? That's one. So I wanted to find out, at what point am I supposed to start paying land rates, and what's the procedure? Because I've never paid any. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mom.
Okay.
All right. Question there.
Okay, so Madam Memory, find your way to Kablonga office. You meet our people in legal department. Come through and make arrangements. We'll get your numbers, go and call you off the show.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. We're almost in the 9 minutes of the show as well. Maybe let's say any last words that you'd want to give us as we look forward to 2021. We are already in 2021, of course, but what can people expect in terms of more property, what they can purchase, etc.?
Okay, thank you very much. As we heard from the review from Doc, our advice to fellow Zambians is that we focus on residential units that are affordable because it is more stable investment in this unstable economy, because this second wave of the pandemic is still going. We don't know when it's going to end. So if you can come and buy land with Horizon Properties, please invest land, buy land and wait. Don't wait to buy land.
That's very important there. Buy land, don't wait to buy land. Florence, your last words as we're about to wrap it up?
Okay, not just buying land, dear listeners or clients. It's buying land from the people that you know,
Indeed.
people that you have trusted, people that you have known for a long time. The name that is, in on the market. So we look forward to more support this year. Thank you for all the support you have rendered to us from last year. Even the beginning of the year, we can see people coming through. Please, we are most welcome.
All right. There you have it. David and Florence, I'm going to say thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for hosting us.
And the valuable information that you've brought, especially the fact that this is the first show that we're having for 2021, and obviously what people can expect from Horizon Properties in the new year. All right, there you have it. That's it for Property Focus this week. And of course, today we were talking marketing and the festive season promotions. And my guests were Florence Nondo Siame, who is Senior Sales and Letters Advisor. And we were also joined by David Peary, Senior Sales and Letters Rep. And of course, this evening we're talking about marketing and the festive season promotions. Until next week, right here on Hot FM, number 1 for news entertainment. Keep listening to Hot FM.
Lusaka is among the fastest growing cities in the southern region?
Did you know that city expansion creates land scarcity, which presents opportunities to bogus and fake land traders to defraud unsuspecting buyers?
Did you know that Horizon Properties has been diligently selling genuine, affordable residential plots to the public for over 15 years? Horizon Properties is the trusted name and the #1 buyer's partner in affordable residential plots, with a track record spanning over 15 years. Remember, buying plots from anyone could be risky. Buy land from the people you know. Buy cheap plots from Horizon Properties, the real property merchants. Look out for prime sites in Northside, 10 Miles, New Kasama, Lusaka South, and many more. Contact us on 226-902 or 260-422 or come and see us at shop number 8, Kabulonga Shopping Mall, Chindo Road, or plot 449 Katunda Road on the alley behind Lusaka Hotel.